Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Knicks. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And checking out Milwaukee, 2 spots down.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be. But they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Garnett. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Nash. And it's Bryant in at the 2 spot. And for New York, we've got Kawhi Leonard. D-Wade out there with Magic Johnson. And it's Malone. And it's Duncan in at the center. Anthony drives in. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated at this stage of the long season?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation should kick in about the competitiveness to play in the postseason. But this is a reflection of the character of your team. And I think a lot of front offices and coaching staffs are really tuned into how are guys approaching this part of the year. Are they still attacking? Are they still relying on what we taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? If they start losing sight of that, the last half of your season could be tough.
Here's Nash. And it's Malone with the rebound. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. And it's Wade in the corner. Back to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested jam.
Here's Nash. Not going to go that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Free throw good, Nash. And he makes both free throws.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Wade. This game we saw him score 14. Nash outside. Garnett outside. Now the pass to Bryant. Back to Garnett. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nash. Johnson with the block. Leonard the pass to Johnson. Back to Leonard. Duncan dishes to Leonard. Shoots over Kobe. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, avoiding turnovers is always important, but he said it's doubly important when you play a team like this that really gets its fuel from transition and steals. We'll see if they can be careful and still push the envelope. Back to you.
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long way.
They get it again.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
On the wing, Johnson. Duncan. Great positioning on the putback.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nash the pass to Kobe. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now, here's Wade. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Abdul-Jabbar against Malone. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Malone can't hit.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Kobe against Wade.
2 minutes.
Garnett outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Anthony. Knicks with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Johnson, double team. The shot by Wade, wide open. Drills it from outside.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
2. Bucks call timeout. Fans go around this section. Get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get proud for your next city dancer.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Warnings checked in for Malone. Baylor comes in for Leonard. Frazier, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And West subs in for Magic Johnson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Anthony Davis is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Simmons comes in for Kevin Garnett. Tatum, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Iverson's subbed in for Nash. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. West against Iverson. They get a hand on it. And now running up the court. West pushing it up. Kicks it to Frazier. Kobe with the steal. They need this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Frazier.
A walking triple-double hit. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The Knicks leading by 8. It's West with the drive. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Right here.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Baylor with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Baylor's shot is off. Bucks trail by 8. In the corner. Tatum with it. Back to Simmons. Tatum on the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Baylor.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
West gets to Baylor. To the left wing. Pass to Duncan. The jump hook. Count the basket. Duncan's got 8 points.
He just exudes a love of the game. As you can see it in everything he does, this guy lives and breathes the game.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Iverson passes to Tatum. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. West dishes to Mourning. Pass to Duncan. with 1 on the clock. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that going in there and collecting some boards.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Garnett out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Nash. Then it's Anthony. And it's Iverson in at the 2-guard. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Now here's Malone after the miss from Allen Iverson. Here's Mourning. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Anthony kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. The Bucks working the ball around. Iverson passes to Anthony. Over Baylor. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Anthony.
A Melo special right there, playing in the mid-range. It's pretty much been his home his entire career.
And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Anthony left side. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Malone, a screen on Iverson. 6 to shoot. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Now here's Nash. Pops it up for Anthony. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Johnson surveying the floor. Passes it to Baylor. Over Iverson. And that one's good by Baylor. Baylor's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
It's stolen by Johnson. The pass to Wade. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
It's Nash with the drive.
New York.
Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. Second is Dwayne Wade. Kobe Bryant, fourth.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it truly is. You need to have scoring from that off-guard position, but with the way the point guards score nowadays, a ball mover is certainly an asset. And with the way those guys spread the ball around, that's what you get.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Mourning. Leonard comes in for Karl Malone. Frazier, he's checked in for Baylor. And West subs in for Magic Johnson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Ben Simmons comes in for Kevin Garnett. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Anthony. That's Bryant in for Iverson. And here's Kobe after Dwayne Wade hitting the three. The shot's good from Bryant.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Pass to Wade.
2 minutes.
Leonard on the wing.
First half, 2 minutes.
Wade sets the pick for Leonard. Back to Wade. 5 to shoot. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Wade's got 7 now in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Bryant. Over Frazier. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bucks trail by 15.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your next city dancer.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Kawhi Leonard.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
West against Nash. Wade outside. Duncan with a screen on Tatum. With the step back. Wade kicks to Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Simmons. Back to Nash. No good that time. And New York the other way now. West, right side. Here's the teardrop.
Well, the offense not getting anything easy while Anthony Davis is on the floor.
Simmons can't get it to go. New York leading by 15. West outside. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Just got to be careful on defense with Duncan having the ball that close to the basket. He's so adept at picking up shooting fouls like he did there.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw spot.
And so it's New York with a sizable lead as the quarter. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the New York Knicks.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
All right, now I think we should. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. They've got Dwayne Wade. Malone is out there with Duncan. Then it's Johnson, and it's Leonard in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Anthony. 80 that time from Leonard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
That's his first foul.
His first personal. First team foul.
And it's Wade in the corner. Anthony against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Over Garnett. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. And the Knicks lead by 18. The Bucks shooting only 21% from the field so far. Nash with the screen for Anthony. He dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 8 on the wing. Leonard against Anthony. Malone in the post. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Garnett. Bucks trail by 18. Here's Anthony. Over to the wing. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Anthony.
Melo getting up and slamming one home.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Duncan with a screen on Nash. Here's Johnson. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming into town. And then on Thursday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at the Boston matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
No good on the free throw. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Johnson against Nash. Duncan left side. Over Abdul-Jabbar. New York, no good that time either.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Malone with the steal. Passes it to Wade. The dish to Malone. Wade surveying the D. Here's Leonard. New York, no good that time either.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Garnett. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer.
The Knicks making a switch here. Frazier's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Tatum comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Ben Simmons in for Nash. Malone, a screen on Simmons. Johnson kicks to Malone. And the pass to Duncan. Johnson outside. Malone with the screen. And it's Johnson penetrating. Garnett with the block. Here's Bryant. And it's Malone with the rebound.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Duncan with the screen on Kobe. Driving in. And he gets it to go. Frazier's got his first points in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The shot by Bryant, no good. The Knicks leading by 16. Frazier dishes to Malone. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. They recover it. Frazier with a screen on Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson outside. Second chance shot. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Tatum.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
And it's Kobe missing.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Malone. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Duncan with the block.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Johnson outside. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Foul called on Magic Johnson.
West is checked in for the Knicks. Milwaukee also making some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Garnett. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Tatum. And it's Nash in for Simmons. And here is Davis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Ooh, the clock winding down there. Davis gets a good look at the basket and sinks it.
Nash against West. Down low. Here's Duncan, and Davis sends it back. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks lead by 16. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, make sure we're all getting rebounded. No second shot. In transition, everyone talk. No open threes in transition.
And Tom Thibodeau wanting his team to pay particular attention to certain areas of their defense.
Yeah, taking care of the defensive boards, allowing no easy baskets on the fast break. These are key elements in terms of you having success.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Abdul-Jabbar, Anthony out there with Garnett. Then there's Kobe. And it's Nash in at the 1. Screened by Malone. Leonard with the ball. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Anthony, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Can't connect from 14 feet out. The Knicks leading by 14. Wade outside. He kicks it to Malone. Pass to Johnson. On deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bucks trail by 14. Outside Anthony. Pass to Garnett. Duncan with the block. And he gets it back. Garnett with the screen for Anthony. Driving to the basket.
Melo can be deceptive and a bit shifty, so that time makes a nifty move and then gets inside to get the foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Also, they've generated a ton of offense in the paint, and that's always a recipe for success, getting those high percentage shots down low.
And the first one at the line is good.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
So Anthony nails both of them. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Your Knicks City Dancers.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Okay, David, thanks. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Malone. Outside Leonard. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Consistent shooter from all three levels. Kawhi Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
A pass to Bryant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Johnson, the pass to Malone. New York moving the ball around. To the inside. Johnson with the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Johnson against Nash. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Leonard, that's for 2.
And after shooting over 50% from the field in that first half, they're having a little bit of a struggle here in the second.
Nash kicks to Kobe.
New York foul. Karl Malone. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Nash. Shot clock at 6.
Awesome defense on that play from Dwayne Wade. He doesn't give any room to breathe out there to the opposition.
Johnson against Bryant. Here's Wade. Bank shot, no good. Bucks trail by 15. Here's Bryant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
New York's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Wade on the wing. Driving the lane over Kobe. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
As soon as Dwayne Wade sells the defender with the pump fake, he's going to go right to the body, and it makes that call an easy one.
First free throw is good.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
Both free throws good from Wade. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. He's all alone. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Johnson dishes to Duncan. Malone right side, and the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Leonard on the wing, covered by Anthony. Here's Duncan over Abdul-Jabbar. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Fourth team foul. Tim Duncan at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 16. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled. For your next series.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Tim Duncan.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
And now we can see that when he's at his best, they are a very dangerous team. Going up against the defending champs and getting the job done. Johnson outside. There's the pass to Duncan. Kicks it to Malone. Nash against Johnson. Clock at 4. And here's Leonard from 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Knicks.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they split their previous 2 games with.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tim Duncan.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Morning's checked in for Duncan. Baylor comes in for Malone. Frazier, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And West subs in for Johnson. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Feeds it to Davis. Over Mourning. Milwaukee, no good that time either. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. West down low. Guarded by Tatum. Here's Mourning, and Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. 17-foot shot on the way.
And you just enjoy watching Garnett be the aggressor on defense. A tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
For the visiting Golden State Warriors, at power forward, David Robinson. At point guard, Kyrie Irving. At forward, Julius Irving. At center, Hakeem Olajuwon. At guard, Michael Jordan. The head coach of the visiting team, Steve Kerr. Guard at 6'4", number 3, Dwayne Wade. At forward at 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard. At forward at 6'9", number 20, Karl Malone. At guard, at 6'9", number 13, at the head.
Good evening. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Friday, they're off to Boston to face off with the Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Toronto Raptors. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Robinson in at the power forward position. And for the Knicks, and Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Down low. Here's Malone. Robinson defending. Malone can't get it to go. Now here's Irving, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. The rebound by Duncan. Johnson passes to Leonard. Outside Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The first one falls.
Magic Johnson at the line.
And Johnson drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Irving against Johnson. And it's Irving missing. We played just over a minute here in the first. Leonard outside. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
With confidence in his shot, Kawhi doesn't think twice from there. Just fires with conviction.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Irving. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Jordan with the bucket.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Pass to Wade. Here's Duncan. Leonard outside. They set the pick. Six to shoot. Fades. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
I like what he was trying to do. Shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look.
Irving, the pass to Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. Now here's Irving. Covered by Johnson. Irving against Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Right side, Irving. Goes up from the block. That one off the back iron and out.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing them.
Pass to Wade. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Knicks. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference.
Well, for the Knicks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage. They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Johnson against Irving. Pass to Irving. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Jordan misses. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Now Johnson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
You got to respect how creative Wade is. He knows exactly where to get his teammates the ball.
And the Warriors call time here. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win the road.
Coming onto the court, come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
Stats for Kawhi Leonard.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Outside Irving. Cuts off the pass. Here's West. And it's New York scoring again.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And there's the screen. Driving inside. Arenas' shot is off. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips.
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Warriors have gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Inside. Here's Ewing. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to West. Here's Duncan. Six on the shot clock. Here's West. He takes it in. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now. Looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Irving. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Looking to win the run. And the shot goes in.
That's a clever pass right there, Brian. He got the ball to the guy with the better look. Smart.
There's the drive. Frazier shot is off.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Pierce. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
Yeah, when you only see a team twice a year, it's tough to get a good read on it. It's why so many of these East-West matchups wind up with a split.
Here's Arenas. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From deep. No good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks out in front, up by 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
The Warriors trailing.
New York foul. Dwayne Wade. That's his first personal. First team foul.
So it's the Warriors now. Jordan with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
On the floor for the Warriors. Leonard outside. There's the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Leonard's got 6.
With a smooth jumper and unwavering confidence, Leonard's able to consistently convert from downtown.
9.
Outside Irving. Pass to Jordan. Back to Irving. Here's Arenas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Arenas. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Mourning. The Knicks with the lead. Leonard outside. Here's Malone. Here's Wade. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Out of bounds. it'll be Warriors ball.
Golden State ball.
A look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games, moving the rock with ease. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Pierce. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Now here's Jordan. Tightly guarded. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game is going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Free throw's good. Jordan and the Warriors making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And both free throws good for Jordan. And the Knicks shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Pass to Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass. Johnson's got 6.
Love how Wade actively looks to find the open man. He's effortlessly exploiting any holes in the defense.
Here's Arenas. Robinson, a screen on Johnson. Clock at 6. Arenas' shot is off.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
14.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Arenas. Here's Robinson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Have a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. The Knicks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Wade. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. Duncan. The Warriors pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Irving. There's the steal. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Well, Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Now just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Now here's Irving. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Personal. 4th team foul.
Outside Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Irving. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Interior touch of Irving. Superb at measuring defenses and knowing when to try to score from.
Here's Wade. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's the floater. Pass to Baylor. Outside Irving. Now here's Robinson. Yeah, that one's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now a timeout called by New York. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
It's hard not to get discouraged on such an off night shooting ball, but somehow they kept the intensity up. I mean, that was a really gutty win.
Make some noise.
Here's West. He's guarded by Irving. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Irving. That's his second personal. 2nd team foul. Tim Duncan at the line.
And the free throw, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. To the wing, right side.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his first personal.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Irving.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Baylor. Fades back. And he buries his first look.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Outside Irving. Here's Ewing. Back to Irving. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. Irving's got 5.
Such a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, like when to shoot the ball.
And it's blocked. Here's Rodman. Pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Knicks out in front. They're up by 5. Well, now we have
25.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
And as we welcome...
We've got a heavyweight clash on our hands. This is a star-driven league. You got 2 fierce leaders going head-to-head. Both guys trading blows.
All right, now let's get into our game. It ended up being a strong first half for the Knicks. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Robinson. Pass to Irving. With the teardrop. It's tipped.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And for the Warriors, they've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Malone. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And for the Knicks, Irving. The pass to Irving. Outside Irving. To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Back to Johnson. Pass to Wade. And here's Johnson. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Wade. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jordan against Leonard. Outside Irving. Back to Jordan. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Over Johnson. And it's Irving missing.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Left side Johnson. And it's Irving with a rebound. The Warriors trailing. Outside Irving. Can't get it to drop. New York goes the other way with it. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. Now Irving. He's got 5. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Jordan. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Leonard for 3. Sinks it from distance. Leonard's got 9.
Doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not pull up and hit it in transition?
25. Warriors call a timeout. All right, this is coming onto the court. Come on and get down. For your Knicks.
All right, let's bring up the leaderboard and see which players were the most efficient from the charity stripe last month. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Irving, the pass to Robinson. Back to Irving. Robinson, a screen on Johnson. Here's Irving. Got a hand on it. Here's Wade. Pass to Johnson. Here's Malone. There's a screen. Shot by Leonard, no good. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here is Irving. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Irving. Goes up on the wing. Warriors with the rebound.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Jordan goes in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Your Knicks City Dancer.
The Knicks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half.
City Dancer.
Outside Johnson. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Olajuwon. The rebound by Duncan. The Knicks with the lead. Leonard, left side. Here's Duncan. On the right block. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in. 6 points for him.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Outside Irving. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Duncan. And it's Ewing with a rebound. The Warriors shooting only 31% in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Puts it up from 12. And it's Irving missing.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Irving against Leonard. Driving to the basket. Tipped. Outside Irving. Pass to Irving. Jordan with a screen on Leonard. Irving against Leonard. Here's Olajuwon. Fader on the way. That one rolls around and rims out.
There's a lesson for him. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Leonard. He's guarded by Irving. And stolen by Irving. There's the triple. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks out in front, up 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Robinson in at the 4 spot. There's a screen with the drive. Here's Duncan. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving up top. Leonard defending. Screen by Robinson. Here's Jordan over Leonard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
2 shots. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
Good on both. Well, the Knicks shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Wade. They set a pick. And it's good for 2.
Wade has still got some pretty sick hands. He's fabulous.
Now here's Jordan. Johnson inside. Robinson defending. Robinson with the block. Now here's Jordan. The D's right on him. Irving finds Irving. And here's Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the middle. Here's Malone. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Karl Malone. At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys."
Thanks for that, Allie. That's tipped. It's stolen by Leonard. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Leonard.
Some serious intensity from Leonard. Driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
Right side, Irving. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Rebounded by Johnson.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
High arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Johnson against Irving. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The floater. Rebounded by Johnson.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Wade. And he drives in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
New York ball.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. 4 on the clock. Releases. That one's wide left. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And here is Irving. Takes it inside. Here's Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. David Robinson at the line. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He's off on the second. And here's New York now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Johnson passes to Leonard. Left side Johnson. And Irving comes to help. Here's Malone. Puts it up from 15. Deflected. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And they recover it. Pass to Leonard. Outside Johnson. Here's Duncan. Leonard outside. And there's a pick.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Over Irving. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Well, the Warriors shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. 1:43 left in the game.
Blocking foul called on Dwayne Wade.
Timeout called. The Warriors. They're behind by 14. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter here.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your next city dancer.
Now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
It's evident that this crowd loves him. And with the way he's playing, it's easy to see why. He's really delivered for them time and time again. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Now here's Johnson. Leonard outside. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. And I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor. I think he approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
And Leonard drops them both.
One of the most improved players ever. Kawhi came into the league as a defensive specialist, but Leonard has blossomed into a finals MVP on multiple teams. Just a franchise-level talent.
Outside Irving. And the shot's good.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Wade, the shot no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Duncan. And he lays it up and in. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And that one's good. Irving.
Irving makes it look so easy. His jumper is on point from this spot.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 31, Blake Griffin. Starting at the other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 25, DeMar DeRozan. At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 22, Kawhi Leonard. At the other guard position, it's the head.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for reporting for the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game. And he's still able to collapse defenses, finish, and create for teammates. Guys?
David, he is the total package. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Joel Embiid.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Chamberlain. Thompson is out there with Bird. And it's Durant. And it's Carter in at the point. And for the Clippers, DeRozan out there with Griffin. Then it's Drexler. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Now Embiid, Carter's missing on the three. Embiid, the pass to DeRozan, Drexler outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Payton. That's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Remains LA basketball.
And here are the Clippers now. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
2 points.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Now Embiid, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Embiid inside. A rebound by the Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Now here's Embiid after the miss from Klay Thompson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Vince Carter on the wing. Back to Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And the Clippers have possession following the bucket by the Spurs. Embiid, the pass to DeRozan. Embiid, the screen. Pocket 6, shot from the wing. Bird pulls it in.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Bird, a screen on Payton. Pass to Chamberlain. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Bird. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Embiid. Last game, 26 points. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Durant against Payton. Bounce pass from Durant. The pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Assists aren't Thompson's strong suit, but he smartly feeds a ready shooter.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Go out and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Fans, your Clippers.
And the Clippers making a change here. Howard's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Paul George comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Rose in for Larry Bird. Now here's DeRozan. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Griffin kicks to Howard. Passes to DeRozan. The baseline J. And it's sent back by KD. Outside, George floats it up for Rose. Payton surveying the floor. Pass to Griffin. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Clippers. Ray Allen, he's checked in for DeRozan. Booker comes in for Drexler. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Payton. The Spurs also with the sub. Jason Kidd's checked in for Carter. Griffin kicks to Westbrook. Allen with the screen for Westbrook. To end the drought. And Allen with the layup.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Now here's Kidd. Rose in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. Rose dishes to George. Just 5 to shoot. Durant for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It is unreal how consistent Kevin Durant is from range. He'll go to the arc any chance he gets.
Now here's Westbrook. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Booker. Good defense by Kidd.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
George passes to Rose. High post, KD. Booker against Kidd. And no good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
Now Kidd, after Westbrook's missed 3. Outside Kidd. Here's Gobert. Good in the assist to Kidd.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Westbrook against Rose. Westbrook can't get it to go. George looking around. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in front. They're up by 10. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Spurs leading by 10. Embiid is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Gary Payton. Then there's Allen. And it's Drexler in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Kidd against Allen. Dishes to Embiid. Chamberlain with the rebound. Embiid's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Kidd passes to Carter. Bird with it. Now defended by Embiid. That one falls. Bird's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now DeRozan. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From the arc. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Spurs leading by 12. Carter left side. And the shot is long. The Clippers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's DeRozan. Good work defensively by Carter. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
First team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Chamberlain a screen. It's Thompson off the drive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
San Antonio with the timeout.
And looking now at some numbers for Vince Carter. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 6th in scoring. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Pass to DeRozan. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. 6 feet out.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had. This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And that one drops.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
DeRozan finds Embiid. Drexler outside. And there's the pass to Embiid. Over Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block. To the middle. It's deflected. And stolen by Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wilt
Chamberlain picks one up.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
For the Clippers, Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Blake Griffin comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Devin Booker in for Allen. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Kevin Durant comes in for Bird. Paul George is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Rose in for Jason Kidd.
You know, he's still slender, but KD's gotten a lot stronger. You have to wrap him up early. You can't let him get the shot off.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Westbrook. No points in the game yet for him. And there's Clyde Drexler on the assist by Westbrook. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
At the elbow, Westbrook. A minute 50 left in the first half.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Clippers trail by 16. Griffin kicks to Westbrook. Griffin a screen on George. Booker the pass to Griffin. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Griffin's got his first 2 points of the night. Feeds it to Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. The Spurs second.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
1:09 left in the first half of the game. Griffin kicks to Westbrook. Griffin sets the screen for Westbrook with the drive. The shot will not fall. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Durant with it. Westbrook picks him up. Rose against Howard. Back to KD. The Clippers grab the miss. Booker outside. Passes it to Westbrook. Rebounded by the Spurs. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose kicks to Gobert. Wants to get it to KD and does. Can't get it to fall. At the elbow, Griffin. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Kicks it out to Drexler. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a sizable lead as the quarter. Thank you, David. And we'll...
Welcome to halftime. And guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant. Quite a luxury to have a guy like this carrying the team offensively.
Just like a king when he...
And time now to acknowledge what was a tremendous half of play for the San Antonio Spurs.
When he's hot, it's like a fire that spreads quick. Oh!
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for San Antonio. Gobert is out there with Durant. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Bird. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Embiid against Chamberlain. Embiid, the pass to Drexler. DeRozan on the wing. Now here's Embiid. Chamberlain with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Four on the clock. Here's Embiid.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. He gets it in there. And that's 13 points for KD.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Embiid kicks to Drexler. Gobert against Payton. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots. That's short off the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the shot is good.
It's impressive. The level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Embiid again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Yep, it counts.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
It's time for T-shirts. All right. Look who's coming.
The Spurs making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Spurs. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Clippers, 8.5 games behind them.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers this season has been much more of a grind for them than anyone expected. They've only been a shadow of the team that was so dominant a year ago.
But this season hasn't been a disaster for them by any means. What was so special about the team last year? They could just hang around. Who knows? Maybe they'll find that magic again before it's too late.
Tries the spin move. A shot by Payton, no good. And here are the Spurs. They've got an 8-0 run. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. KD against Drexler. Here's KD. And it's Drexler with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Booker, he's checked in for the Clippers. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Durant deciding where to go with it. Chamberlain with a screen on Booker. Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Because of his talent, any team KD is on, they will always have a chance to compete.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Booker. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Carter against Payton. Griffin trying to get open. The shot by Payton, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He was all alone on that one. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Payton against Carter. Now here's Payton. Defense right on him. And he banks in the layup. Payton's got 6.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
2 minutes.
Carter dishes to Thompson. Pass to KD. Chamberlain with a screen on Payton. Here's Durant. They get it back.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Payton against Carter. Payton drives in, lays it up, and banks it in. He's got 8.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Chamberlain with a screen on Payton. Durant, the pass to Chamberlain. Takes it inside, and the shot goes in. Carter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers spirit.
For the Clippers, Howard's checked in for DeRozan. And Allen subbed in for Drexler. San Antonio also making some changes. Gobert's checked in for Chamberlain, while George comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Rose in for Durant. Now here's Westbrook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Makes it off the glass.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
Allen against George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
It's on Dwight Howard.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Jason Kidd's checked in for San Antonio.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Rose sets the screen for George. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Westbrook. Baden outside. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. They've got Payton, Joel Embiid out there with Griffin, and it's Drexler, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Carter kicks to Thompson. Here's Bird. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain.
LA foul. Gary Payton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And that one misses. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
He hits the second from the line.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Up top, Embiid, guarded by Chamberlain. Tries from the block. There's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Carter with the bounce pass. Here's Bird. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Embiid against Chamberlain. Embiid dishes to Drexler. Shoots over KD. And he can't bank that one in. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the length of Durant. He's more than capable of attacking the rim and either scoring or drawing the foul.
Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Durant. And with the offense we've been seeing throughout the league this year, Steve, what are the chances someone breaks the Suns' record of 107 points and a half?
Wow, Kevin. We saw the Warriors put up 92 and a half a few years back, but that's still 15 points short. I think a team like the Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, a few of them, if they get going from behind the three-point line, it's possible.
And so Durant nails them both. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Cousins, the pass to Oladipo. Out to Carter for 3. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
It's stolen by Carter. He dishes it to Oladipo. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. 6 to shoot. Back to Carter. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Booker looking around. Can they get it? Kuszewski grabs the miss. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Carter dishes to Oladipo. Here's Cousins, and it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Here's Cousins. And Lopez pulls it down. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Westbrook passes to Booker. Going inside. Good work defensively by Carter. San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The dish to Oladipo. Outside, KD. From deep three-point range, Horford with the rebound. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
The catch-and-shoot jumper from Hayward is virtually impossible to guard. He is so quick on the draw.
Durant with a screen on Westbrook. Carter with it. He's picked up by Lopez. The 11-footer. Lopez with the block. On the wing, Booker. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by KD. Oladipo taking his time here. Dishes it to Cousins. Carter drives in. He can't get that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent.
2 shots.
And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Lopez. Blake Griffin comes in for Al Horford. And it's Allen in for Gordon Hayward. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. For 3, Westbrook. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's George. Gobert trying to get open. The shot by George, no good. And so Allen will bring it up for the Clippers. Booker dishes to Westbrook. Howard setting the pick for Westbrook. Allen against George. Allen kicks to Booker. Griffin sets the screen for Booker. Over Oladipo. And the Clippers miss again.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor, you guys have been pushing the tempo, looking to get out and run. It's working. Has that been a focus of late?
We figured out that we got to play fast and we got to play high tempo no matter what happens, and we got to stay together. So we got to just continue to keep working.
Well, you certainly hit them first tonight, Victor. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now, New Balance presents your